A messy situation at Barcelona. Mbappe plays agent. Liverpool find a new centre-back, a transfer roundup, and today's Emoji Monday is all coming up in the next few minutes. As I'm your host, Matt Froelich, you are the OneFootballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and although we're on transfer deadline day, no, Lionel Messi has not moved. He's still at Barcelona, and my word, yesterday he banged in a sumptuous free kick as they beat Athletic Bilbao 2-1. It was a good end to the day, a fantastic goal. 650 now for Barcelona, 49 free kicks, and Griezmann got on the score sheet as well. But I say a good end to the day because the day started pretty horrifically with leaked reports detailing how much money Lionel Messi is going to earn in his current contract that he signed back in 2017, and it's absolutely eye-watering. Over the course of 4 years, he's set to earn 555 million euros due to the salary and a few variables on top. But that is not where it ends. On top of this, there's a 115 million euro renewal bonus that he gets just for signing the contract, and on top of this, if he stays, a 77 million euro loyalty bonus, and all of this is just absolutely sickening. It's hard for me to even contemplate these numbers, so to think that Lionel Messi is actually going to turn away from this contract to sign for a new club makes you wonder how much are the next team going to pay him. Like, realistically, when we're talking about these figures, and Barcelona can't pay it, and there's no wonder they're in over $1 billion worth of debt, there's only one team that can pay it, and that's PSG. And to think what on earth PSG are going to have to pay him to get even near to this contract, even if it's just for a few years, it's going to be absolutely insane. They might as well just say now, you know what, we're paying you more than $1 million a week, come and join us. And PSG could do no worse than signing Lionel Messi, because at the moment Kylian Mbappe has decided to play agent. Now, he's got only 17 months left on his contract, as does Neymar, and apparently he's been speaking to Tanguy and Ndombele about joining the club from Spurs. The French midfielder admitted that he had been speaking with Mbappe, and sure, why not further down the line, but at the moment he's happy at Tottenham. Now, for Kylian Mbappe, this will probably be a worrying sign for PSG, because they're probably hoping that he's going to sign his own contract in the future and not necessarily try and bring other players to the club. When it comes to players signing contract though, Neymar looks increasingly happy at PSG. He scored 2 penalties at the weekend as Pochettino and PSG suffered their first defeat in quite a while with a 3-2 defeat to Lorient. But having said that, things are looking quite good for Neymar. He says he's happier at the club, the happiest he's been. He's feeling good, he wants to create a legacy in Paris, and he hopes that Kylian Mbappe will stay with him for a long time. Surely if Neymar is willing to knuckle down, put in the work at PSG and commit a suit to the club, Mbappe could do the same. And if both of them are there, maybe they could take Messi as well. Maybe Ndombele will join too. Who knows? PSG could be putting together an absolute super class of talent. One of them, though, won't be Dele Alli. At the moment, it looks like he's going absolutely nowhere. On top of this, though, Liverpool are making a deadline day move to finally get some defensive cover in. In the last few matches, Jordan Henderson's been playing at centre-back, and now, with another injury to Joel Matip to add to the likes of Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, Jurgen Klopp's men have been desperate to sign a centre-back. According to a few reports in Turkey, Juventus rejected a £50 million bid for Berit Demirel, and I find that highly unlikely. So instead, what have Liverpool done? They've given £2 million to Preston North End for their defender Ben Davies. No, it's not the Welsh defender Ben Davies, but just regular centre-back Ben Davies, who will be joining Liverpool today. He's going to have his medicals and he's going to become a Red. Now, obviously, he's joining from Preston. He's had a pretty good season, looks like a half-decent player at that level, but this is a huge step up to Liverpool. I can only imagine he'll play when he absolutely needs to, and he'll get more time on the bench until the end of the season, where more than likely he'll be moved on. Like, at the moment, when you look at the likes of Reece Williams and Nat Phillips coming in, they're doing an okay job, but even when Jordan Henderson is fit as a midfielder, he's still getting more game time as a centre-back. Obviously, once Savinho comes back, he can join in that role as well, and then you're welcoming back the likes of Gomez, Matip, and of course Virgil van Dijk as well. Although, having said all this, it didn't really seem to bother Liverpool in the last few games. A 3-1 win at Spurs was topped off with a 3-1 victory at West Ham, and Mo Salah was back amongst the goals, and a fantastic double for him at the London Stadium. No sign of Jesse Lingard in his new team's colours just yet. Next up then, in a quick roundup of the rest of the day's transfer news and rumours, which may or may not be transfer news and rumours by the time this video comes out, because it's transfer deadline day. Things are moving fast, and Sami Khedira is in the German capital of Berlin to sign for for Hertha Berlin, unbelievably on a 2.5-year contract. The likes of Leicester, Newcastle, Southampton and West Brom were all interested in taking Arsenal's Ainsley Maitland-Niles on a loan deal towards the end of the season. One loan deal that has been complete is Manchester United midfielder Facundo Pellistri, who has joined Alaves on loan. And lastly, but not least, there's a swap deal down on the south coast between Bournemouth and Southampton. Shane Long is heading to Bournemouth, where Joshua King is making a return to the Premier League with the Saints. Of course, you guys let me know all of the latest news in the comment section down below, and we'll create some sort of transfer hub in the comment section for everybody. But moving on to Friday Feels, this is where you guys left your footballing predictions in the comment section on Friday, and we get to read out a few of the correct ones. First off, from Victor Babarinde, guessed that Mateus Pereira would be on the score sheet for West Brom, and he grabbed their second goal in the 2-2 draw with Fulham. Footballers Life correctly predicted that the Liverpool game would end in a 3-1 victory for Jurgen Klopp's men. And lastly but not least, Jamal Sadiq guessed that Chelsea would be 2-0 victors over Burnley. So then, moving on to Emoji Mondays, where we at OneFootball throw a couple of emojis down over some of the weekend's hottest action. The best player for me this weekend, Mo Salah. Already mentioned it, 2 fantastic goals back on the score sheet. And by the way, this has now broken an insane record that is held since Ian Rush was playing for Liverpool. Mo Salah has become the first player since then to score more than 20 goals in all competitions in 4 consecutive seasons. He has been absolutely stunning. Moving on, and the best result of the weekend goes to Levante, a 2-1 victory away at Real Madrid. Without Sergio Ramos, they put in Eder Militao, who got sent off after 9 minutes. So of course, made things a little bit easier, but Real Madrid did go ahead. However, Levante fought back to take all 3 points. This leaves Real Madrid quite a way behind because, as you mentioned, Barcelona won, and also Atletico Madrid beat Cadiz 4-2. Luis Suarez still doing the business. Atleti are 10 points clear at the top of La Liga, just over the halfway point, and it's looking pretty good that they may be able to take home their first La Liga title in 7 years. And lastly but not least, the worst player of the weekend. There is no worst player. There's worst players. Tottenham, the whole squad, the whole team, shocking. There could be a whole video of me ranting about this. They look clueless on the pitch. Mourinho's tactics look clueless. Players out of position, not enough heart, not enough tactics, not enough anything. Such a poor performance from Spurs. A massive credit to Brighton, who took the opportunity with a 1-0 victory. Their first home league win of the season because, of course, it's Tottenham. Timo Werner hasn't scored in how many games? Thursday night, Chelsea-Tottenham, you can guarantee that the German forward will bag. Any sort of stupid record that you want to break, why don't you go and play Spurs? Enough of that ranting, though. That's all from me for today. Let me know your Emoji Mondays down below. Check everything else we got going on OneFootball here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.